So research is not like only going in the lab and doing some adding this chemical in other chemical. And the scientists of IISER Kolkata have also helped in Chandrayaan 3.
Oh,
And also helped in the recent Aditya L1 also. He helped me a lot. He was a PhD student. He was a PMRF fellow. He dedicated so much time to me. I don't know why. Because he saw that zeal. I don't know. But he helped me a lot. It also depends on your supervisor as well. In India, selecting a supervisor for your PhD is extremely important. If your supervisor is not good, your entire PhD will be
ruined.
it's okay. We are not ragged. We will not rag our juniors. And our
Right,
juniors, when they will become seniors, they also won't rag anyone. So that legacy is still going on in IISERs. You won't be ragged. You will get super good seniors, super friendly seniors. Be with them, learn everything from them.
Well, I can't match with the intelligence you have right now.
No, don't praise me like this. If I see
Okay.
myself 5 years back and now, I am very much satisfied what I have done in IISER. Your professor or supervisor, they have enough funds to fund your master thesis.
Right.
If you need external funding as well, they will help you to get the external funding also.
So funding
But
is not a problem in IISER.
Yeah, funding is not a problem. Get every facility. The only facility we lack in IISER Kolkata is C elegance facility. If you get into the process, you will end up getting the degree. You have to be extremely bad to not get the degree. Otherwise, you will get it.
Maybe. So, hello everyone, this is me, Palak Jhorar, on another episode of Palak Jhorar, the Unted Talk. So, today we have a special guest with us who is a good friend, amazing cricketer, a fellow YouTuber, and an ex-IISER student. So, guys, please welcome Pranay Thengari. Hi, Pranay.
Thank you so much, Palak. Thank you so much for such a lovely introduction. I'm very happy to be here on your podcast channel, and I'm very much excited to see what questions you can ask. Let's see.
Thank you so much for coming, Pranay. How is life going after getting your IISER degree? First of all, let us know what IISER is.
So, IISER is a chain of institute in India which are mostly dedicated to research in basic science. These institutes are not in the QS ranking right now, as these institutes does not provide courses in for example, in the vast categories of education, you can say. That's why they are not in QS ranking, but NIRF ranking and Nature's ranking is absolutely fantastic for these institutes. You can search IISER Kolkata and IISER Pune. They are mostly end up in first 2 or 3 in Nature Index rankings. So from that you can get the idea how research is going in these institutes. So that's all about the some short introduction about IISER.
Okay, so IISER basically stands for Indian Institute of Science, Education and Research.
Yes.
Okay.
Institute of Science and Education.
Okay, so you was in IISER Kolkata.
Yeah, I was in IISER Kolkata. I joined in 2019.
Okay, and your degree completed in 2024.
24. Yeah, June 2024.
So how was IISER Kolkata to you?
IISER Kolkata, it's a entirely different experience. I was from Maharashtra and I'm moving to Kolkata. So cultural difference is very vast. Friends also. After going there, I came to know that the students which are studying there, they are from a very highly educated background. Their parents, they are highly educated. That's why they know about these institutes. So finding friends is extremely difficult there.
Okay.
First of all, when I went there, I saw other people. They are talking very much good English. I was not comfortable in talking to them. Even my community people, like Marathi people, they are even not talking in Marathi. and my English was not that much good at that time.
But you're nailing
So
at English right now. You're super good in
yeah,
it. Fluent.
now I'm able to at least talk. But earlier I was not like that. I'm very underconfident. And after seeing those people, my confidence was like deep inside the earth core. It was very low. Slowly, I acclimatized to the conditions. Like I
Hmm.
found friends which are close to my level. So I found some friends which are close to my financial level, so that our mentality can match. I
Hmm.
found some very good friends. My social circle was very short, 4 or 5 friends, but they
Okay.
are very much good. And I said
Obviously.
Kolkata as a place is very humid. So first of all, from a people like Maharashtra, Vidarbha region, here it is very dry, but there it is very humid.
Hmm.
It is not easy to get along with the environment of IISER Kolkata. Also, the colds are extreme cold. The heat is extreme heat. So that is a different thing. You will ultimately get acclimatized to that.
Okay.
So this is the short introduction about IISER Kolkata. Like my experience is like that. First
Okay.
experience.
Okay. So overall, you had a like a memorable, achievable journey in IISER Kolkata, I guess, because you have improved in a great amount, like as you were saying.
Yeah, yeah. I have like improved a lot as a person as well, as an individual as well, as a student, as a researcher. I have improved a lot. If I see
Okay.
myself 5 years back and now, I am very much satisfied what I have done in myself.
That
Although
is
I
what
am
we
not,
want.
yeah, although I am not getting a job, like I am still unemployed. I am trying my best, but still, I am very much happy with myself. Whatever I have done in the past 5 years, and going to IISER is one of the memorable things for me.
Right, right.
Just
And
yeah,
as you mentioned about job, the like you belong from a prestigious institute. So obviously job is like you have your priorities now. It's not like you're not getting job, but you have your priorities that I want this kind of job. Maybe that is what stopping you from getting that. That could be the
yes,
reason maybe.
yes. My
Yeah.
priorities are very much different. So I'm not looking for a job right now, like government job or something like that. I want to do a PhD,
Right.
and to get that, I'm trying my best for now.
Okay. All the best to you for that. May you
Thank you,
get
thank
a
you,
better place again and you improve a lot there too.
thank you so much, Palak.
Okay. So Pranay, let us know about like how you get into ICER. Like when I met you for the first time, I get to know then only that there is something called ICER, and we can get into that institute. So that is something very new, and people don't know. People are not aware about that. So how did you get to know about it, and how you get into that institute? What was the exam? So please let us know that.
Okay, so from my childhood itself, I was very much fascinated about like science, animals, biology, and all. I used to watch so much Animal Planet, Discovery Channel, and the channel is related to animals and science. I used to like love them every time,
Right.
morning, afternoon, every time I used to watch them. So the curiosity about science came from my childhood only, where we when we installed our cable TV for the first time, I discovered channels like Animal Planet, Discovery, Sony, BBC Earth, and I'm like extremely excited to see such things. Okay, so the motivation comes from them, and then by taking that motivation, after my 10th, I took science in
Right.
my 11th standard. Obviously, I took biology along with other physics, chemistry, and all. And after and while doing so, I don't know about these competitive exams like JEE. I don't have any idea about that till my
Okay.
12th standard. I entered in 12th standard. Still at that time, at that time only, I came to know about there are some competitive exams to get into medical and get into engineering courses.
Right.
So from while entering after entering into 12th standard, then I came to know about this. So
Hmm.
we were I along with my some friends, we went to Nanded It's a big hub for it's a big hub in Maharashtra for preparation of competitive exams to get into medical and engineering
It's the
colleges.
quota of
So
Maharashtra,
yes,
right?
yes, that's right. That's a correct word. It's a quota of Maharashtra. So I, along with my some friends, we went there,
Okay.
and one of our sir, like there was some 2 or 3 months remaining for the NEET 2020 2019. So
Right.
like before before that, 2 or 3 months ago, our sir introduced about us uh, for these colleges. Like
I see.
there are colleges, there are institutes like IISERs which are doing extremely well in research. You can also fill the form for these institutes, and you can carry out you can take exams.
Hmm.
So from that time only, I forget about NEET and other things. So I was like, I will try my best to get into this institute. I don't want to do medical. I don't want to be a doctor or something. I'm very feared of blood and everything, cutting and all. I don't want to do that. My parents are extremely they were forcing me to be a doctor. But
Okay.
the time when I get to know about the institute, my entire mentality changed. I just moved. I even told my friends that even if I'm getting a college through NEET, I won't join it. I will I will try for IISER only.
Oh, so you
And
just
my
got dedicated about the ICER, like
yeah
after
yeah
hearing about it.
yeah. As I already told you, I'm very much interested in science, and I want to explore it. Okay,
Right.
so I wanted to go in that way only.
Hmm.
So from so as I get to know about IISER, I was searching like how much marks is required for OBC candidate and other stuffs. And I
Okay.
also told my friends to fill the form, but they won't fill. They haven't done that. So they hadn't done that, and I only filled the form. And I also gave the exam. And after 2 3 months, the result came out. In the first list itself, I got selected. First, I
Wow.
got First, I got IISER Berhampur. In the second list, I got IISER Bhopal. In the third round, I got IISER Kolkata.
Why
And
did you didn't choose this IISER Bhopal and stuff? Why was you so dedicated about Kolkata? Or
they are very much new. IISER Kolkata and IISER Pune. Uh, these two institutes are old.
yeah, you
Okay, these
mentioned.
are the founding institutes. These are founding institutes, and they're 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 established. I would say,
Reputed.
yeah. IISER Bhopal is now for now. IISER Bhopal is also doing very much in chemistry and biology. But before, like 5 6 years ago, they were not that much established. So I want to join IISER Pune or IISER Kolkata. That was my priority. So I waited till
Okay.
third list and I got IISER Kolkata. I was very much happy. Pune, I won't. Pune, I was not able to get it because some I was like 10 marks short to get Pune. But
Okay.
I am very much happy. I was very much happy that at least I got IISER Kolkata, and then I
Hmm.
joined it. IISER Pune.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So
how
that is
difficult was
how.
it? Like, how was the competition and the exam and the toughness of the paper that, like, you realize that it is tough than NEET, or if we compare?
So if you compare it with NEET, it is not like NEET. It is a bit difficult to NEET. Actually, in NEET, they ask you so much questions. Okay, there are at least 190 questions or something like that. I guess
180.
I forgot now. It's a long ago.
That's
I gave
okay.
the I took the exam. So there are so many questions, but here you will only get 10 to 15 questions for each stream:
Hmm.
physics, chemistry, biology, and mathematics. And before that, before writing the this IIT IISER aptitude exam, I I wrote AIMS exam. Okay, so there were some questions in AIMS exam which were just copied and pasted. Chemistry questions, 5 6 chemistry questions.
Hmm.
Chemistry was a bit difficult. Biology was also difficult than as compared to NEET earlier. But now they just made it just like NEET. NEET.
Okay.
So now you require very much marks. Like out of 200, now you require at least 150, 120 to get into IISER. But when during my time, For OBC candidate, I got 90 marks.
Hmm.
In that marks, in those 90 marks, I got selected in IISER Kolkata. But now they have made it extremely easy. Students are getting way more marks. They are getting 150, 160. Some of the students are getting 120, but still they are not getting their favorite IISERs.
Hmm.
So earlier the difficulty was good to screen
Right.
out good students, but now they made it very easy. Many people like come into IISER and then they realize that the coursework is not for not for them, and then they also leave IISER. There are many students
Oh,
every year. I have seen that at least 250. There are 250 students every year join IISERs,
okay.
but out of them 50 60 students they will opt out.
Oh my God, only 200 or something leave. Like, that's a great
Yeah.
number to leave.
Yes, 50 students will opt out of it. Every
Why
time this
do,
happens.
if you like have any idea, why do they leave? Like, is the social life dead there, or what is the reason? Or it is
No,
so
no.
tough?
So most of them they are waiting for the results of other exams. So some of
Okay.
them will get NIT. Then they realize, oh, NIT might be better than IISER, so I will join it. Some will leave because they are getting good institutes like engineering institutes
Okay.
or other institutes, and some people leave because they know they won't survive here.
Okay. And so you mentioned that you get biology, chemistry, and what is the another one subject in the ICER exam? Math.
Mathematics, maths also, yeah.
Okay. So no, like medical student can't like all the medical student can't get it. ना super science जिन्होंने लिए like जिनके पास math ये दोनों है biology और maths they can go for it I think.
लेकिन
Okay.
ऐसा कुछ नहीं
So
है, क्योंकि मेरा
अच्छा.
भी उतना मैथ्स कुछ स्ट्रॉन्ग नहीं था. मैं आई वाज टोटली डिपेंडेंट ऑन बायोलॉजी for my selection, biology, chemistry, and physics. I got some positive marks in maths.
Hmm.
That is the plus point. But other than that, I haven't even attempted the question paper or the question paper of mathematics. I was entirely dependent on physics, chemistry, and biology. Biology, I got all of my 15 questions correct. Chemistry, I got like 11 12 questions correct, and physics I guess 7 8 questions and 3 4 questions in math. So that was enough to get me a seat in IISER. But you have to be extremely strong in your main subject. So my biology was extremely strong. I got all of the 15 questions correct, so I was confident. Like when I was coming after writing the exam, I was confident that I am getting some of the I will at least get some college. I was confident.
Okay. So you actually came to know from your sir who told you about ICER.
Yeah, in Nanded itself.
Okay. And how many years does it take for the ICER degree to get completed?
So the course is like 5 year MS plus BS, मतलब Masters plus Bachelor's Integrated Masters and Bachelor's course.
Hmm.
So it will be completed in 5 years. You will get a PG degree, मतलब masters in whatever your subject, whatever your specialization field. You will get a master's degree in that in 5 years. So 4 years is dedicated to coursework, and 1 year was entirely for the dissertation, the research work. You can start your research work in 4th year as well. You can join labs. You can join labs in 3rd year itself only. So if you are
Okay.
extremely talented and you want to get into research earlier, so there are labs. There are faculty members who will support students. They will let them come to their lab, learn from the PhD students which are already working in their labs, getting some experiences from them, and then they will eventually learn how to conduct research, like how to do experiments, and eventually in the 5th year they will be capable to conduct their own independent research. So that's what also happened with me. I first did an internship in IISER Pune in my 4th year. 3rd year was entirely eaten by COVID. 2nd year was also eaten by COVID. So can't do that much in that era. But after 4th year, after 3rd year, in the 4th year, I have got one good internship in IISER Pune.
Okay. So it is a degree of 5 years, like, MBBS and like our degree BBSc and all. But your
Yeah,
degree
it's
is like PG and UG mixed, so you don't have to do a master program
no,
separately.
no, I don't have to do separately. Yeah, it is already included in that 5 year degree.
Okay, so you have basically like the internship program you have in the fifth year. You actually go through researches in that, right?
No, no, it's not an internship program. Fifth year is also part of coursework which we have to do, but in the fifth year we have to submit a independent research dissertation. Thesis work.
Okay. Dissertation is the term.
Yeah, dissertation is the term. You can also call it a master's thesis, which in which you have to conduct your own research and you
Mm.
have to submit a report. There will be no exams in the fifth year.
Okay.
There will be a viva or presentation conducted for both the semesters, first semester and second semester, and you will
Huh.
be evaluated based on the first and second semester.
Okay. So, like, how was your research program? How it went?
So my fifth year my thesis, are you are asking about that?
Yeah, yeah. Last year, like for the fifth year. Huh.
So it was very much hectic. Like entire my entire day was fed like my most of my day was in my lab. I was conducting experiments from like 10 a.m. to sometimes 1 a.m.
Right.
More than 12 or 13 hours I'm like doing
Oh my god.
experiments, whatever reading. I like it is extremely difficult to get results. It looks easy by it looks very easy by reading a paper, research paper, but the hard work
Put
which is
behind that.
behind that research work is extremely difficult.
Right.
So I then only I got to know that how difficult it is to produce your own results. So first, when I started doing the experiments, first month in my first month, I haven't got any results. I
Okay.
reported back to my supervisor, and she told, "What are you doing? It 1 month has already gone, and you are coming up with this. How will you conduct? How will you? How will you
Come
end
up
up
with
this
results.
thesis?" Yeah,
Mm.
I was very depressed. Like there was a different level stress. The, because you can't control the experiments. So
Ah, obviously.
you can do what you can do by what you can do best from your side, but it will not come.
Right.
So by experience, after doing 10, 20, 30 experiments, then you understand. Oh, this is what is going wrong. This is what I have to do. You have to figure it out by yourself. What is going wrong in the experiment, and then you have to correct that, and then again conduct the same experiment, and then you will expect something. So research is
Okay.
not like, oh, I have this framework and I will expect this. Okay, this is not how you will do research. So you have to start a research by not expecting anything.
Okay.
So
So,
you
complete, please.
yeah, ask. Okay. So you don't expect anything, because while conducting a research, there is a chance that you will end up something which you won't expect, but that is also has implications. Okay, so if you expect something, you are biased. So you will try to modify your experiments according to the bias which you have already set for yourself, and then you will act accordingly. So that will disturb your experiment. That is not required in science. So you have to cut that bias, and you have to conduct research without any expectations. So I will get this result. This is what I expected. This will not work. So
Okay.
conduct experiments without a bias, and then try to find, okay, this is going wrong. I will correct this, and you have to move further like that.
That's so hectic to hear only.
Yes, it's extremely difficult, but people
Okay.
are doing
So,
it. It is not impossible. Nothing is impossible. I have done it. I also thought it like that. It is not. I will not end up in doing this. I am like it. I am not capable and
I'm
all.
running
But
away.
ultimately, I completed it, and I would say it was not like exceptional, but it was good. Whatever I had done in the fifth year was a good study. It has implications in clinical studies, neurodegenerative disorders, and Alzheimer diseases.
Whoa. Oh my God. Okay, so like if you do not come up with the successful research, then like what are the consequences of it?
Uh, so in the master's thesis, you are not expected to discover something which is extremely exceptional. So your supervisor will not expect this. Some supervisor, they have expectations. So be aware from such supervisors who have so much expectations from you. Okay, so research is not like that. You will sometimes you will get research results. Sometimes you won't even get anything. Even after 1 year of research, you won't get anything. So you have to be ready for that. And as I have already told you, expectations from supervisors, they also know that they are very much new to this field and they won't expect exceptional things. They just want that whatever he is doing, he know what he is doing, and he even if you get bad results, you will be able to explain that why I am getting such results. This is what I have already expected, but nothing is coming like that. Nothing is coming like that, but I am getting these results. So they expect you to understand what is going wrong, and you will be able to explain your wrong results as well. They will be happy. You will get A plus if you explain your wrong results, but properly. They will ask questions from them.
Okay, they just want the awareness that what you are doing and you are totally devoted to it. That is what their like major plan is. They don't want the results and the success of the research, right?
Yes, they won't expect that much, but they expect you to be be aware of what you are doing. So they will ask questions from that only. Yeah.
Okay, so do you have like someone to guide to you, or it's just you alone and you just have that the supervisor who you have to reach or like to answer?
Okay, so it has 2-3 points. So some students are very much exceptional, or they are very much excellent in research that they don't need any help. Okay, so they will do their experiments by their own. But some of them are average students. They need help of their guide or some PhD students, and there are some students who don't know what to do. They will end up losing the degree. They will get they will end up getting scolding from their supervisors, and they won't get any degree. If you perform extremely bad in your thesis, they will not allow you to appear in the convocation. They will allow you to get a 4-year degree and go out of the IISER.
Oh my God, that may affect the career ahead, no?
Yes. That's why choosing IISER.
That's harsh.
I have seen 3-4 examples. Some of them were my good friends. He is still struggling to get the master's degree.
Oh my God!
Because he hasn't done anything in the master's degree. His supervisor is not happy with him, so they haven't approved him to get the degree. So he's still doing the master's thesis.
Right.
Yeah.
That's so struggling to hear. I cannot imagine that kind of stress with me in my degree. IISER is not for everyone.
Yes, that's why I told you most of the people leave in the first year itself.
That's true. They take the right decision, I guess.
Yeah. So for me, my supervisor was there. Okay, so I have conducted my research experiences in IISER Pune was entirely different. It was a plant molecular biology kind of stuff, microbiology, plant molecular biology, cloning and all. But in IISER Kolkata, I end up in a master's thesis which has implications in neurodegenerative disorder. So it was a clinical study. So the experiences which I got from IISER Pune, that won't work here because the thesis was entirely different.
Right.
It requires some other experiences which I have to learn from someone. Okay. So my supervisor, he at the start, I got some guidance by my supervisor. You have to do this. You have to learn this. This is how you have to search for research papers, search for papers, and then you have to conduct research like that. Okay. Actually, my project was in collaboration with chemistry lab.
Okay.
So I am from biology background. I am from biology department, but my master's thesis was in collaboration with chemistry lab because we were
Hmm.
working in peptides, synthetic peptides, and all. So that we won't synthesize in our lab. So we have to collaborate with someone. So for that we have collaborated with chemistry lab, Dr. Dibyendu Das lab, and there was a senior called Chiranjeev Mahato, and I would say
Okay.
he is such a good guy. He helped me a lot. Like in the start of my experiments, I told you I am not getting a single result in the first month.
Yeah.
So I was extremely frustrated. I was trying to do by myself, and then he also helped me, and he told me that you can rectify these things. This might be going wrong, and then I have then I went back, and then I came to know, oh, okay, so he was right. Actually, this is what going wrong. He helped me a lot. He was a PhD student. He was a PMRF fellow. He dedicated so much time to me. I don't know why, because he saw that zeal. I don't know, but he helped me a lot. Okay, so there is a help. You will need some help because I am not that exceptional student. I am an average student. I
But you
was an
made
average
it
student.
through IISER, bro. That was a great
I was an
achievement.
average. Yeah, if people don't know about this, they still think I am only an unemployed guy which has educated, which who got education from Kolkata and still he is sitting at home. People think
No, but
like
the
that.
kind of brain you have like grown in through IISER. I believe you can get job anywhere. It's just you yourself stopping like to get at the right place. I believe. Well, I can't like match with the intelligence you have right now.
No, 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 don't praise me like this.
No, that
If
that
you
is
would have
something
gone there,
exceptional.
you could have also done it. That's not a big deal.
I can't.
If
I
you
don't believe. I don't
no
believe
no
this
if you get
statement.
into the if you get into the process, you will end up getting the degree. You have to be extremely bad to not get the degree. Otherwise, you will get it.
Maybe that was a better option. But still, like I want to know, Pranay, like this research paper and thing people publish. So can you do that right now? Like since you have completed at least one research, can you publish
Yeah,
a paper based on that?
yeah. Many of the students in the master thesis itself, they publish their own research. Many of my fellow classmates, they have their own research papers. Not first
Yeah,
author,
because you do it
but
by
second or
yourself,
third
right?
author. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. Actually, my study was clinical, so we need some model organism. Like we have to conduct experiments on some animal. Okay,
Mouse
so that
and kind of
so
that.
that we will get a data to publish. So we will get
Hmm.
a good amount of data to publish the research paper, and that I was not able to do because we don't have the facility. I was working on a nematode called C. elegans, and to
Hmm.
rearing that nematode, there is a facility needed. That facility we lack in IISER Kolkata. That's why I was not able to uh, conduct experiments on the like in vivo experiments. I most of my master thesis experiments were in vitro. So
Okay.
if I could have conducted and one or two more experiments in animals by considering animal model, I would also have published a research paper. Because in 10 months you have to complete everything from the scratch. You have to start, and working with animals it
No.
will take a lot of time because you have to conduct experiments according to the lifespan of the that animal. If you use mice or
Right.
something, then you are gone. You will not end up in doing anything because mice life cycle is big. Like it has a big lifespan as compared to Drosophila or C. elegans. Okay, so handling
Oh,
animal.
that's
If you are handling animal, you won't end up doing everything in 1 year. So that's what happened to me as well. I my master thesis was like half complete, like 80% completed. But if I could have done the last part, that is the animal model study, then I could have definitely published one research paper.
Oh, okay. So you haven't published it due to that reason, that
No, no, no,
circumstance.
no. Yeah,
Okay. But like
but most
this
of the
research
students,
paper. Uh-huh.
but there were many students who got their research paper published. Many students from IISER itself. I know some of my fellow uh, classmates, and also some other and the students from other departments as well. They have also published their own papers.
Right, and that's a like good achievement, like research paper and stuff. They can help you to get into that PhD and all, like what you were seeking right now.
Yes, yes, it will help immensely
Right. And
if you have some research papers.
okay. So you have to like plan during your like 4 years of UG degree for the master program that on what you want to do research, and do you have the like resources available about regarding that, so that you have to be planned for, right? You cannot take that decision in 1 or 2 months, or can you?
No. You can't do that. You can't. You have to plan it. Okay. For my thesis as well, we planned everything in the fourth year itself. So the
Okay.
stock which we have needed, like the compounds, I worked on compounds, secondary metabolites like curcumin and gallic acid. So those compounds I have to purchase very early before starting my actual experiments. So that you have to plan.
Is it funded by the like your college itself? Obviously, it should
Yes,
be.
yes. Yeah. Your professor or supervisor, they have enough funds to fund your master thesis.
Right.
If you need external funding as well, they will help you to get the external funding also.
So funding
But
is not a
you won't
problem in
get,
itself.
yeah, funding is not a problem.
That's a
You will
great
get
thing.
every facility. The only facility we lack in IISER Kolkata is C elegance facility, and I am extremely what do you say? हाँ, मैं बहुत ना ये था जिस जो नहीं हो वो नहीं था, बस हमारे यहाँ बाकी सब कुछ था.
तो तुमने वो चूज क्यों किया फिर? मतलब तुम उससे मतलब दूसरा कुछ ही कर लेते, या तो ऐसा कुछ तुम्हें पता ही था ना पहले वो तो.
हाँ, the plan was I will go to Bangalore in the NCBS, National Center for something like that, where my supervisor was earlier serve as a faculty assistant professor.
Okay.
So the plan was like that. But then my supervisor changed the plan and said it will take a lot of time for you to learn the entire thing from the scratch, and you are only left with 3 or 4 months. So better you end this master thesis in the in vitro studies only, and then in your PhD you can explore that.
Okay.
So that was the plan. I was supposed to go to Bangalore to learn the facility of to learn the rearing of C. elegans, but that I couldn't do because time limitations.
Right.
And also the facility was not present in the IISER Kolkata as well.
Okay, so Pranay, what are the like key research areas like IISER is known for? Like in overall India, like we can consider it. Key research area, like what are the main focuses of IISER in the science field? If we can know.
Okay. So in IISER Kolkata, there is a different, entirely different coursework. Not you can't say coursework. Department. It is called CESSI, Center of Excellence in Space Science, something like that. I don't know the exact thing, but that is the only course in entire India which gives you a master's degree in space sciences. Okay.
Space sciences, like what? Okay.
Center of Excellence. You can search CESSI. That is present in IISER Kolkata only, and the scientists of IISER Kolkata have also helped in Chandrayaan 3. And also helped in the recent Aditya L1 also.
Okay.
The research. So this special department called CESSI, they conduct research in space science like that, and their main focus is sun. So their main focus is sun radiation, how it affects and like that. I don't know. I am not a physics guy, but I know that the research is mainly focused on sunspots and everything.
So
And
like,
IISER Pune is for biology.
Okay, so if you would have get like IISER Pune, that would have been a great help to you, na, for biology department. Yeah.
But I told you I was 10 marks short. 10 marks short to get into IISER Pune.
But still, you got that like 5th year that But you
Fourth
said that.
fourth year internship.
Yeah, you got that.
Yeah.
Okay, and every IISER has these some different kind of research fields. Like as you mentioned, for Kolkata, for Pune, there is for biology.
Mhm.
So they some way kind of help at some national level, I believe.
Yes, they are definitely they are helping. So IISER Pune has a seed bank, national disease center, something like that. That is also helping immensely in disease related stuff. So every IISER has four departments.
Huh.
That is physics department, chemistry department, biology, and mathematics, earth sciences. Now our department also, our IISER Kolkata has SESI, space department, as well as computational data science department. Some of the recently opened IISER, they won't have this much of department,
Hmm.
but the four department, that is earth science, biological science, chemistry, physical sciences, mathematics. These are basic departments that are present in every IISER.
Right.
So, but some IISERs are famous for something, the way they are doing research. So, IISER Kolkata is extremely famous in physics, and IISER Pune is for biology, and IISER Bhopal now recently emerges. They are doing like extremely fantastic research in chemistry. You can see the Nature's Index ranking. You will get to see IISER Kolkata and IISER Pune in the top three.
Oh,
If you see NIRF ranking, then IISER Kolkata is 30, 40. Because NIRF ranking considers other things as well that we don't offer.
right.
Hmm.
So basically, all the researches happening in India are enrooted right from IISERs, I believe.
And not entirely from IISER, but yeah,
There
you can
are
say
other
most.
institutes. Huh.
Yeah, there are
But
other institutes as well. Like CSR institutes, they are doing research. CSR
huh.
institutes, yeah, they are also doing good research.
Okay. Okay. So Pranay, let me know, like what are the most exciting projects you have seen happening around you through your seniors or your juniors, or you have been a part of the exciting projects in research and stuff through your college life. If you could mention any.
Yeah, so I have done some projects in my third year, fourth year, fifth year. So some of them I will tell you.
Huh.
So there was a project in my third year. So in that project, with the help of satellite data, we have to uh, we have to choose a particular uh, region from the Google Earth.
Hmm.
Okay, this was data driven project, but
This
I am
was.
telling you like what data driven project. Not
Huh.
it doesn't require any experimental biology or something. It's just a data driven project.
Hmm.
So you have to select the area,
Right.
a specific area in the without even going at the site, you can actually conduct research. That's what I'm trying to say.
Hmm.
Okay. So research is not like only going in the lab and doing some adding this chemical in other chemical. Is it,
Thank you
research
for
is not like that.
telling us
Uh,
this.
the project
You were.
which I was doing. So
Hmm.
that was a data driven project. We have to select a small area or region of any locality, and we
Hmm.
have to search for the spatial and temporal changes in vegetation. Okay. So
Hmm.
with the help of software like ImageJ and Google Earth, from Google Earth, you will select that area,
Hmm.
and you will see in the last 10 years or last 20 years how the vegetation has evolved,
Right.
how urbanization has affected the particular area. So earlier there was a dam there. Oh, now they have made it a concrete jungle. Uh, they have built buildings there. Okay. So earlier it was a green patch. Now it was uh, a concrete jungle. So you will compare the percent of vegetation with the help of that particular software. You have to like explore the software a bit, and you will get the idea how to do it. The software has everything required to conduct such surveys, like how to get the percent of vegetation from that particular patch. So earlier it was, for example, 70%. Now the vegetation has decreased to 30%. So it has implications in like urbanizations, like how urbanization is it affecting our life.
Right.
So how the urbanization affected the vegetation. So these questions you can answer from this is a small project. It was a sort of project which we are given by our coursework supervisors. It has some marks. Okay, this is what I have experienced in my second or third year.
Right.
And in my fifth year, my project was on Alzheimer's disease. So Alzheimer's disease.
Yeah. That memory loss.
Yes, memory loss. Okay, so I was studying that diseases. So what is happening in most of the Western countries? So the prevalence of this disease is extremely high as compared to India. Okay. So there are some dietary habits which Indians follow, which is not followed by the Western country people. Okay.
Right.
For example, like we ate turmeric. We use turmeric on our daily basis. We drink tea.
Right.
And there are many such spices or such different food habits we have that
Western people don't have.
that Western people don't have. So that's what I was trying to say in my thesis. So the thesis was like I am searching for the compounds. What happens in Alzheimer's disease? So there is a peptide called beta amyloid. So this single peptide is responsible for Alzheimer's disease. Okay, the story revolves around this peptide only. So exact point people still don't know when this peptide started to be okay. So that point people still don't know. But this peptide has two indications. It also helps your brain in neuroaction and other good function cells. And if malfunctioned, it will form plaques. Plaques means some fibrous proteins. Okay, so there is an enzyme which leave this peptide in a good way and like a bad way. If leave the bad way, it will lead to Alzheimer's disease. Like there are some particular sites of the enzyme which is from which the peptide is cleaved, and then the peptide starts to aggregate in the extracellular space of the neuron. And automatically form a fibrous plaque. Big fibrous plaque, and that will eventually cause neurodegeneration. So that plaque in the extracellular space of the brain signal every other neuron to increase the production of such misfolded beta amyloid proteins. Okay, and slowly it started to degrade your neurons. The brain started to shrink, and ultimately you will die. So it's a slow process. That's what happens in Alzheimer's disease. So what I was trying to conduct in vitro experiments as well as in vivo experiments. In vivo, I was not able to do, but I have conducted in vitro experiments in which I have built the fibrous assembly, which actually forming in the extracellular space of that fibril. I made it. Typically, I have in the lab, in the first system, I have made it form fibrils. That was my part. It took me 1 month to do that. Then ultimately form the fibrils. Then you have to modify that. How you will know that this is the fibril which you want? So you have to modify with other assays. Okay. So I have modified it. I have done it everything. And we are also seeing the effect of glutamine that is present in carbonic in the secondary metabolite. Okay, and gallic acid is also a sort of secondary metabolite, a natural plavinoid compound to break this assembly in vitro. If we can break or if we can prevent it from forming the fibril plaques which actually forming in the brain, but we can do it in vitro in the lab. Okay, not in the animals. So in the suppose I was trying to disassemble it and let's prevent it. There was two parts of the experiment. First was to stopping it. First one was to prevent it with both the compounds. And second one was like after forming the fibril, we have to disassemble it. Right. So therefore, gallic acid glutamine, which means you regularly in our diet. So that was the connection. With that compound, I'm trying to disassemble that so that so we can have some first stage, what you can say, therapeutics research. Okay, first stage therapeutic research going in the field of neurodegenerative disorders. So that was my this was my thesis work.
So can we say you were trying to find a cure to Alzheimer's?
No, cure is something very big terminology. You can't find it like that. Actually, there is a blood and brain barrier present in the blood-brain barrier. So it will not allow any compound to move into the brain. It is extremely difficult to cross that blood-brain barrier. Okay, and as I have told you, I have done my experiments in vitro. So in vitro, I have proved it, but will it mimic the same property in actual brain as well? That we don't know. So here what we have done, we just push the research one level up so that people don't have to research that further. Okay.
Okay, so you guys actually build stairs for each other to make that things better.
Yes.
Right. So, Pranay, can we say like these things are curable? Like they say that these neurodegenerative disorders are not curable, like Parkinson's and this, as you mentioned, Alzheimer's. They are incurable, right?
Yeah, for now they are incurable.
Oh,
But
because
in the
the
future,
research is going on.
research is going on. But in the future, if scientists will be able to mimic the same thing in the brain itself, then it will be not entirely curable, but some sort of like the person who is dying in 5 or 6 years may
Yeah,
live
it
for
can
10, 15 years
life
more.
can be prolonged. Hmm.
Yeah, life expectancy will be increased. And who
Okay.
knows in the ultimate in the future,
Huh.
ultimately we will be able to tackle the entire problem as well.
Oh my God. So you will get mentioned in that research.
If so, so I haven't published anything. Okay, so
You
I will
should
not be
do that.
mentioned.
That's a great thing.
But you need something more to publish a paper. I have as a project I have submitted this report in the research gate as well. You can see, you can, if you search my name, you will get it.
Yeah, please. I want to see that. That's a great achievement. Like working on
Yeah,
such
you can
a.
search you can search research gate Pranay. You will get the entire report. Entire PPT was there. You can
I'll
see.
be doing this right after this podcast.
Yeah.
That's a great achievement. Yeah, you. I can't imagine what kind of space you guys are evolving. That's really inspirational. I would not
Yes.
recommend anybody to go for IISER now. I would really
Recommended.
not.
The one
But
who are
that's really
really,
interesting.
really the ones who are really dedicated to do research, those people should end up in IISER.
Right.
So
And do you like, huh?
India requires some fantastic researchers right now.
Yeah, I can feel that. And
Mm.
like, don't you feel like that brain inactivity sometimes, and you have to be brain active all the times, the kind of place you are at. So,
Yes,
like,
yes,
how,
yes.
when you get exhausted and stuff, like, how do you deal with that? How do you pull yourself back again, like, after the exhaustion of all the time keeping your brain active, keep thinking something? As we mentioned, like, in your that PG program also, you was working for like more than 12 hours. So that's a great time to like keep brain active. So how do you manage that?
So eventually you will habitualize with this. Okay. But sometimes you will also feel low. Sometimes you will feel like, oh my God, today I am not, like, I won't do it today.
Right.
But you have to do it. You don't have any option. Okay. You will eventually get habituated.
Hmm.
But so sometimes you have to read. So while reading, you have to be extremely focused. So you are taking notes. Okay. So these people have done the experiments in this way. So if I
Hmm.
do it in this way, so at that time you will be extremely focused. While reading research papers, you have to be focused. But sometimes
Hmm.
while doing the experiments, you will get some time. Okay. So if I am running some sample, if I am running a sample in the machine, then I have to wait. I have some time. So in that time, I can chill out.
Okay, so you purchase time for yourself, like in between somewhere.
Yeah, in between, while doing experiments, you will get some time. Okay, you have to add this, and then you have to wait for half an hour. Okay, so at
Right.
in the you will get some interval of time. You have to, like, you don't have to like think for 12 hours. While you are reading it, you have to be focused. While doing
Huh.
experiment, you have to be focused. What you are adding and how much you are adding. And after,
Huh.
as you put the sample in the machine, then machine will do its work. Then you have your time.
Okay.
You just have to analyze data. You just have to analyze the data which was given by the machine. Okay.
Hmm. And since that IISER is for the people who are actually interested in research, so they love doing that thing. So I don't think they get exhausted to that extent that I don't want to do it. I just want to run away. They won't be at that stage because they are doing something they love doing. As you have mentioned, you love biology, so you love science, so you
Yes,
enjoy doing that.
not everyone is there by their like they because they love it. Some people are there just because they don't have any other option.
They are struggling a lot, I think.
So some people are still
Huh.
there who don't like to do such things, but they are doing it just for the sake of they don't have any other option.
They have to get
Okay,
degree.
so these are the people who will struggle a lot. Yeah. So these are the people who will struggle a lot while doing the experiments and while conducting the research. So I know personally some people, some students, my seniors, who took like 9 8 9 years to complete their PhD.
8 9 years. You have that much of time also.
8 9 years.
Oh my God.
Yes, 8 9 years. 5 years are you are expected to complete your PhD in 5 years. But it will eventually increase 1 or 1.5 years. You will end up complete. You will end up in 6 years, 6.5 years. Some will take 7 years, 8 years. It also depends on your supervisor as well. In India, selecting a supervisor for your PhD is extremely important. If your supervisor is not good, your entire PhD will be
Ruined.
entire PhD will be ruined. So that you have to see.
Okay, so you have to you have to choose your supervisor yourself.
Yes, we have that option.
Okay, so Pranay, since you have super hectic the schedule of your studies, so how is the social life in IISER?
So I love cricket. After biology, the only thing I love is
Yeah,
cricket.
you're an amazing cricketer. I have heard this.
So not amazing. I just play for the sake of fun.
Okay.
So cricket is something which acts as a stress booster, a stress buster for me. Yeah. So while you are extremely stressed and you will get Saturday and Sunday to play your favorite game, that is the biggest sense of satisfaction for me during my 5th year.
Okay.
I was literally dying the entire week to play just one game. Even if I will not get batting, not bowling, just to field as well, I will play. I don't know. I will manage some of my time to get on the ground and play some cricket.
Okay.
So in college, we used to play like professional cricket, leather ball cricket and all. So my entire social circle was around cricket only. I most of my seniors who are like 5 6 years seniors than me, they are like my brother like friends.
Okay.
Just
Due
because
to
of
cricket.
cricket. Yeah, because of cricket. And my batch strength was something 180 students, and I just have 5 6 friends, genuine friends. Other people I don't even know properly. I rarely talk to them, but the cricket fraternity people, I love them. They are like extremely chill guys. I used to be revolver. My social circle was cricket only. Play cricket, be with them, be happy. Just
But it's a great thing that what I am getting the vision is like IISER have the nerd kind of people, the studios who are involved all the time in research. And you were saying that you have a social circle of cricket, like people are involved in physical activities. So that's a great thing to know.
I also served as General Secretary of Games and Sports for 1 year. From September 2022 to September 2023. For 1 year, I was General Secretary of Games and Sports. I managed 18 sports in IISER Kolkata for 1 year.
Okay, so was that like something?
So this is the point from where my speaking confidence increased. So every time I have to deal with some students who have different problems, I have to talk to them. I was extremely introvert. Very less I used to talk. But after becoming the secretary, I have to talk like entire day. These people have some doubt why this equipment has not come. Where is this indent going on? I have to. I was serving a connection between management, administration, faculty members, and students. So I have to. So I have to talk to both to them. So I have to talk professionally to the faculty members as well as administration, and I also have to talk to students community as well. So while doing so, my speaking skills and confidence increased. So that is something very that secretary position was impact the impact of the secretary position was immense. Yeah.
Right. So you were telling from the sports point of view. So overall, how is the environment in like IISER, like the social life? Like it is competitive, it is healthy, or it is like a stressful and negative kind of?
So it depends, like with whom you are interacting. Okay, there are some nerd peoples. Okay. So if you are not a nerd and if you are a part of the nerd gang, then you will end up depressed. That's for sure. Yeah, because they are very studious, they are very intelligent, they are exceptional students, and you are not. You will get
Mhm.
benefit of that, obviously, but you will end up depressed because they are way much better than you. Okay.
Inferiority.
Yeah. There were some groups, but I used to stay with the people which which my grades also matches,
Uh,
also my financial condition as well as my mentality. I
right.
One of my friend, he was extremely exceptional in studies. He was
Hmm.
my closest friend was extremely good in studies. He always got like 9 CGPA, 10 CGPA. I was a 7.5 or 8, something like that.
That's good
But
only. Don't be.
still we connect through, like we both belongs from village. So that was click between us. So our
Right. Right.
mentality matches in that way. Okay.
Hmm. Okay. So obviously, that's a prestigious institute. So all kind of people would be there. There would be people who would be stressing you out, who would be doing very good, who would be depressed too. But thank God you had cricket that saved you from everything and like helped
Yes,
you.
yes.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so Pranay, what was your highlight in IISER? Like, was it that being secretary in cricket, or was the research part, or you can't like balance both of them? You love both of them equally. So, what was the highlight of your IISER journey?
The main highlight, like the only thing I missed in IISER is playing cricket. I
Right.
don't miss I other things I will never miss, but the only thing I will miss playing is playing cricket and being with the cricket playing guys. That's the only thing I'm missing right now. The research will definitely go on. I
Uh-huh.
have I am like setting up my career in research only, so I will be doing career my entire life, but those moments will never come back.
Right,
I
right,
was
right.
very hesitant in my fourth year while going to play cricket. I thought this cricket is eating up my CGPA. It is taking so much time. But
Uh,
now I feel that was the best part. That is the best part which I am missing in my life right now.
and that's obviously the highlight of your journey also, because that not only gave you great people but also gave you great qualities like communication skill. You said you got from cricket only. So, and also that was a stress buster in that stressful environment for you.
Mm.
So next, I love to ask is that since ICER is doing great already in research, but what are the uh, in future, what you see in ICER field, like what better things are going to come, and what are the improvements going to happen in the coming 3 to 4 year or 5 year, the vision of yours.
Okay, so when I was in first year,
Hmm.
so we are not that much allowed to go into the lab and explore it. No, we are sort of free, but no, not a single professor is taking us in their lab. But now professors are getting a bit open.
Hmm.
They are they are a bit open now. They are
Hmm.
allowing second year students as well to come into their lab, seek for the experience,
Hmm.
and get some hands on the research what they are doing. So when I was in first and second year, it was not like that. They are very reluctant to let us roam in their lab because they feared that we will destroy something or we will break that, we will break. So but now they are sort of free. So that's
Okay.
what I have seen when I was in fifth year, because there was some 2 3 students in our lab as well. They are in second year and they are like extremely excited and motivated to see what I am doing, what my other lab mates are doing. So people are very much curious in ISER. So I think that curiosity is what uh, everyone is that curiosity is what students require to
Hmm.
be there, to stay at ISER, to survive at ISER. So I think that
Right.
curiosity is building up in students, and that is extremely fantastic to see.
Huh.
Some really excited students are taking up the research. That's what I am thinking. And in the upcoming years, ISER will be a big hub for research in India. I will definitely
And
say that.
awareness will also be there for IISER. Like now, people are getting to know about it, and in the coming years, like people will be super aware about it. I believe.
Yes, yes. Now very much people are aware about it. I think almost all of the coaching institutes, they will
Hmm.
also suggest their students to feel that IISER forms as well.
Hmm. And competition is
And
also raising, as you mentioned.
yes, yes, competition is also very much, because earlier the paper was difficult, and they were taking less students. They are only taking
Right.
students above some sort of cutoff. Okay, but now they are taking like even if you don't cross that cutoff and there are seats remaining in ISER, they are taking it. They are taking those students as well.
Okay. So
But
now they
during
also.
my time, it was not like that, because when I was in 2019, there were 250 seats, but because the cutoff was not qualified, the batch was only remained for 180 students. They haven't
Hmm.
taken other students because their marks was not above a specific cutoff.
Hmm.
But now they are taking 300 students. The quality is
Yeah.
degrading, I would say, but students are also coming, which are very curious, very much motivated towards research. And that's what India wants.
Right, right. Because research field is not that much explored because number of people getting into that is really less. So maybe that is the encouragement that more people. So once they get into IISER, obviously they would try their best to be better at it. So maybe that's their motto that quality can be maintained, but we need people for that first. I
Hmm.
believe.
That's why they are recruiting more students, because they want people in research.
Right. Like, can you name the IISERs where in which like city we have IISER? Kolkata, Pune, Bhopal.
Yes. So first one from Central India. That is two are in Central India. First one is IISER Pune. Second one is IISER Bhopal. Okay. So these were from Central India.
Mm.
In East India, you have IISER Kolkata.
Right.
In North, you have IISER Mohali.
IISER Mohali. Okay.
In the South, you have IISER Tiruvananthapuram, IISER Tirupati.
Huh.
Uh, and that's it.
Okay. Okay. So we have a good number of IISER, but still there need to be some more also. The
Yes,
number is
seven
less.
institutes are only. Yeah, only 7 institutes. They were planning. They were planning. IISER Jammu and all other institutes. They are planning, but who knows when it will be established.
Yeah, but since the number is less, that is what make them unique. Also, you get all the fundings. You have such prestigious like environment. Infrastructure is so good. Like, that
Yeah.
facility, that infrastructure is what maintained because they are less in number. They are providing
Hmm, hmm,
quality.
hmm, hmm.
That's a plus point. I think that should be maintained.
Yeah, I think that is the reason they are not building it.
Right, right. And already they are producing students like you, so that they are making it.
No,
Okay.
no, I'm not exceptional.
Come on, Pranay. Take that much of
No.
appreciation. You have really done great. Okay, so
When I will become something, then I will only take it. For now,
okay, okay. So, what are you planning now to do? Like, since you have done your degree, what are you looking forward to?
so for now, I have applied in 2 3 institutes which are in
Hmm.
US for the PhD. So results might came in the coming 2 3 months,
Right.
and I'm
Are
also
you confident about it? Like, you are going there?
you can't say, it's totally dependent on them. So I have applied to such institutes which will which are same to my caliber. Like, I haven't applied to such institutes which are like exceptionally good. Okay,
Right.
so moderate institutes I have applied. I think uh, they will take me. They will take me. Who knows? That is
Hmm.
something which I can't comment right now. Results will tell that. But
Right.
those I have applied in 2 3 institutes. Uh, I have also interviewed by some Europe faculty for three interviews, I guess, but I was not selected. First interview was from Messerich University, something like that. It was in Germany. Okay, so it was while doing my thesis only. I have applied for the PhD position. They interviewed me and they told me that you lack experience. We need an extremely experienced candidate because in Europe the PhD only lasts for 4 years. So you have to be well experienced to start your PhD just by going there. Okay.
Hmm.
But in US, you have to first, you are expected to do some theory courses as well. And then you have to start your exact research. After one and a half an year, you will start your research in US.
Hmm.
Just like IISER, okay. But in Europe, they will expect you to start your experiments and PhD thesis the time you go there. So they
Right.
need some experienced candidate. So that is the suggestion I got from the faculty
German.
members. And another interview that was also from Europe, Czech Republic was the country. Uh, that interview was very good. Okay, I learned from my earlier interview. The interview was great, but I don't
Right.
know. They haven't selected me.
Okay.
They also didn't tell me the reason. They just said we have taken another student. We hope you very well for your future. That's all.
Okay.
And currently, I'm also studying for some uh, fellowship exams like CSR Net, GATE as well. Last year, I have also given the I have also taken the CSR Net exam, but I was not able to qualify it.
Hmm.
I was not in good mental state. That's what I can tell you.
Right. Right.
But this
Okay.
time, I will definitely qualify.
Yeah. All the best to you. Please let us know.
Thank you so much. It was in next month only.
Next
It will
month
be in
only.
next month. Yeah, it will be in next month only.
Okay. Okay. Right.
I'm very much prepared for now.
Okay.
I'm
You're
fully
confident that you
confident.
will make it. Right.
Yes,
And like
I'm
Pranay, what
confident.
are the opportunities except than doing PhD outside India? Like what we can do in India after your degree completion?
So there are many different labs you can join as a assistant name, as a project associate.
Right.
There are many jobs in India. Okay, and uh, PhD is the other option. You can join some pharma company. The industry you can join industry depending upon your uh, main subject.
Interest
Okay,
or huh.
depending on your main subject which you have taken in your fifth year. So chemistry
Okay.
people have lot of opportunities. Chemistry people have lot of opportunities in pharma industries as well as in chemical industries. Also in IISER there is no campus placement. Okay, there
Okay.
is no campus placement. So campus placement will only happen for some chemistry students and some people from biology and other departments who are very good at data handling.
Hmm.
Okay, so such placements happens in IISER Kolkata itself. I will say if you want a job, like if you are ended up in IISER and you don't want to continue your research work and you want a job, please select. You have to be very good in data science. Okay, you will definitely get a job. You will definitely get a job in IISER Kolkata. If you are good in data, you don't have to be exceptional. Just be good. You will get like 12, 13 LPA job.
Okay.
Because in IISER, no one will go for that. There is no competition, and they will definitely take some students from IISER Kolkata. And if you want to be one of them, you have to be good, not exceptional, good in data science. In mathematics, if you are from mathematics background and physics background, then bingo, you will definitely get a job. If you are from biology and still you have experience in data science, then you are also be able to crack a job
Eligible
in
to.
IISER Kolkata. Yeah, and
Right. So
other
job is
opportunities
not a
are.
problem. Hmm.
Yeah, job is not a problem. No, in IISER, no one will look for job. If they are going through that rigorous process, there are very less people who will look for job. Most of the people will look for PhD only.
Right. And like how much long will it take for the PhD and process?
PhD PhD will be completed in 5 years.
Hmm.
It's a long period. In
Right. So
India,
since
in
uh,
India as well as in US, it will take 5 years, 5 to 6 years. In Europe, if you are going, it will be finished in 3 to 4 years.
so since you guys don't have to do like PG that is integrated in your the same course for IISER, but you
We
guys
will get
have
two
to
degrees.
go for PhD.
Hmm. We are getting two
Oh.
degrees. First one is the Bachelor of Science, and second one is the Master of Science.
Right, right. Okay, so job is not the like since you complete such a as you mentioned such a hectic kind of degree, you put yourself so much into it, you invest so much yourself into it, so you look forward to something big only. Job is like that's a secondary thing.
Yes, yes.
Okay,
But many people
so
will go for job as well.
okay, so all your friends are going for PhD only. Your batchmates.
Yes, most of my friends they are already joined their PhD. I am the only one who is still suffering. One of my friend, I told you, he is the one who is good in studies. He is in
Yeah.
US. He is in US. I have also uploaded one video in my YouTube channel. I have interviewed him just how you are interviewing me, and
Right.
it is in my YouTube channel. He went to US. His financial condition was very low. I have helped him a lot, and now he is in US doing his PhD. My second friend Alok, he just got a PhD offer from Europe, and now in the coming months he will be leaving for Europe.
Right.
The third friend of mine, Krishna, he joined IISER Mohali for his PhD,
Right.
and there are many. If I started telling you, it will be the entire batch.
That would be a different podcast.
Yes, that will be entire a different podcast.
Okay, so like, how is that PhD goes, Pranay? Like, is it how is it funded and stuff?
So in India, there are two, three funding agencies. First one is the DBT, that is Department of Biotechnology.
Mm.
Second is CSIR,
Right.
Center of so CSIR is the second one funding agency. You have to crack this exam to get the fellowship. So there are 3, 4 national level exams. First one is the CSR Net in Life Sciences.
Mm.
Second one is GATE. Through GATE, you will get you will get into IIT for doing your
Right.
research. Okay, for your PhD. So that PhD in IIT will be funded by IIT only.
Okay.
In IISERs, you will be funded by most of the people will most of the PhD guys they are funded by CSR institutes, CSR funding, and some of them will be DBT fellows like DBT. DBT also conduct exams which will award fellowship to PhD students who will qualify the exam. CSR also conducts exam. There is also another fellowship called Inspire Fellowship. It will be given to the toppers of regional university. You have
Right.
to apply. You have to apply for that. And the prestigious fellowship in India is the Prime Minister Research Fellowship. In Prime Minister Research Fellowship, you will get 75,000 per month.
Okay. So
And
have you like applied for them? PMRF.
for PMRF, you have to first join a institute, central institute, and then in the first year of PhD, you are able to apply.
Okay.
They won't conduct
So
any examination.
right, right. So funding is also not a problem. Like job is not a problem in IISER institutes after doing IISER.
Yes, yes.
And you are looking for abroad only, no? You are not like going for
No, no,
India,
I'm
or are you?
also no, I am also looking for India as well. I'm also
Oh,
going for abroad as well. Whatever I will get, I will happily take it.
oh, nice. Okay, so all the best to you, Pranay, for that. And hope
Thank
you
you so
get
much.
into a great institute like IISER again.
Yeah, no, I don't want to be nicer now.
Like IISER,
Most
I
probably
mentioned.
IIT. If I will get it, if I don't have any option, I will definitely go. That's the thing. But I am
Right.
looking for IIT or any CSR institute to be in. Otherwise, if I will get in US, that will be very good. If
Right.
not, I'm looking for CSR institutes.
Right. Okay. So Pranay, almost last question. If somebody is getting into IISER, so what advice would you give them as a senior?
As a senior. Okay. So maintain a good CGPA. That is extremely important. You
Right.
can't you can't deny that. At least 8 plus CGPA you have to maintain. People will tell you CGPA will not matter. Nothing will be in CGPA. That is extremely fake. Be in reality.
Hmm.
Always look for courses which will increase your CGPA other than your interest. If you already taken courses which are of your interest, then also look for courses which will increase your CGPA as well. Okay, CGPA is
Right.
extremely important, and also be involved in extracurriculars. Be it I have just told you the sports perspective of from my side because I'm a sports person. The cultural thing is also very big in ISER.
Right.
Okay,
So
yeah,
co-curricular
culture.
activities are not a problem there. You can always
Yes, yes,
reach.
yes, yes. There is singing club, dancing club, karaoke club. You will get entire culture. If you are a cultural guy, you love ISERs.
Okay. So that's not a
And
nerdy space only.
yes, it's not an artist, but it is extremely socially very. ISERs are socially very active. I would say
Huh.
there are many things to do other than studies as well.
Right.
So
Okay. So
explore that part as well,
uh,
and make good friends and make connections with your professors as well. If you want to pursue research, you have to be in contact with professors because
right.
they are the ones who will recommend you for the PhD. So make good contacts with them. First one is to maintain CGPA. Second one is to be involved in extracurricular and all. It will stress you. It will take that all the stress from you.
Right.
And third one is make good connections with your friends. Make good
And
connections with your
professors.
professors. The professors are the ones who you will be mostly dependent on professors for recommendations and all. So if you
Huh.
are good with them, you will end up in very good institutes for your PhD. So that
Right.
these
And
are some of
professors
the
are
advices.
friendly only, right?
Yes, yes. Seniors are you. There is no ragging culture in IISER. I would.
Oh,
I
I
want to
didn't
say
ask that.
zero ragging culture in IISER. You will get super friendly seniors in IISER. See, my friends was my PhD, my cricketing friends was like 5 6 years older than me. See, I
Right.
have
Right.
not even ragged once by them. They are very friendly, very helping, very much caring. I have never saw such friendly seniors. So you will get
Okay.
very good seniors. Yes, because the legacy will be passed through generations. Okay, we are not ragged. We will not rag our juniors. And our
Right. Right.
juniors, when they will become seniors, they also won't rag anyone. So that legacy is still going on in IISERs. You won't be ragged. You will get super good seniors, super friendly
Support.
seniors. Be with them, learn everything from them, and end up in a and end up in a you will end up in good college for your future. That is
Right.
my advice for whomsoever uh, who wants to
Pursuing
go in
research.
IISER. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So this one is the last question, Rania. Like, what has it like? You have mentioned already in the whole conversation somewhere, but let's like put it in points. Like, what has evolved in you as a person since you get into ICER and since you are out of ICER? So, like, how different are you now? How different you feel as a person?
So I went to IISER with very low confident, very underrated guy, very introvert guy, and the ones who can't speak to people, like who who is not able to speak in front of people as well. And
Okay.
I went out with super confident, super speaking, like average speaking skills, I
Communication.
would say now.
Hmm.
And my confidence was really increased. Like uh, when I talk to people, I don't feel underconfident,
Ah,
uh, which I was feeling before.
right. Your
This was my
inferiority
first year.
complex has faded
Yes,
away. Mm.
As a person also, it has impacted me and immensely, because earlier I haven't faced such challenges. Okay, but when in IISER, I was been through such a rigorous things that uh, for now in life, I don't think any challenges will be difficult than what I have already faced.
Right,
So
right, right.
I will be every time I will be prepared for everything.
Yeah.
So
So as a person,
as a person,
uh,
as well as a researcher, I would say it improved me a lot. Earlier, I was I don't know that much in research. No, not in. I was not in good. I wasn't good in communication skills as well. But
uh,
now, after leaving IISER, it increased my confidence entirely. As a
okay.
individual as well as a researcher, I'm feeling very much confident right now.
Okay, so you got a lot from IISER except for the education. You got so much of social skills too.
Yes.
Right. Okay, Pranay. So that was all about IISER. Please put a glance on your YouTube journey too, your channel
If
and all.
if you can share me some clips, I can. I don't have for now. I am like studying, so I am not getting that much time to record everything and put it on my YouTube channel. I will do it
Right.
after my exams are over. Some two three
Okay.
exams are lined up already. I will do it. But
Okay.
yeah, I have. I also want to thank Palak for interviewing me. I'm not
Oh,
anything. I am not like that much big personality. Okay, I'm just a student who is still struggling, but still she interviewed me. She invited me into her podcast for just to give a brief idea about IISER. I'm not a god. I haven't done anything still till now, but I would say thank you so much, Palak, for inviting me to this podcast. Your channel is growing superbly. I'm watching everything. Like I will be honest. I can't watch the entire length podcast, but whatever.
right.
If I will get time, I will definitely watch some 10-20 minutes. I would say, and I'm seeing your channel is growing very well. Keep it up. You will end up crossing 1,000 subscriber in the coming 3-4 months only.
Oh my
If you
God.
continue in this way, you will definitely do it. You will definitely
Thank
cross
you.
1,000 subscribers.
Thank you, Pranay. That was so sweet of you saying all that. And since you said that, like, I should be thankful to you for getting ready for this interview ASAP when I asked you. You just
No, it's
said
my
yes.
pleasure. It's my pleasure. It's my pleasure.
No,
I
no,
will be
it's
always.
all my pleasure. But still, we got to know so much great information about IISER. Like when I met you for the first time, that time only you told us so many things about IISER. I was so influenced about IISER back then already, but now today I came to know about your research and stuff. So you have really like evolved as a person as well. Like when I met you back then, you really have like improved and like gotten very good at it since you got into IISER. So I'm really grateful to you for being on my podcast. All the best to you for your journey ahead. May you get into a great place where you get to learn so much of things and you evolve as a great researcher. We hope to see you at a great place in the coming 2 to 3 months.
Thank you so much,
So,
Palak. Hope all the best to you as well. Your academic journey as well as to YouTube journey. I hope you will
right.
achieve great heights.
Thank you so much. That was nice talking to you. So, wrapping up the Palak Jhorar, the Under Talk, this was our episode with Pranay Thengari. Thank you so much, Pranay, for being on the podcast. And hope to see you again when you get your PhD doing because I want to have you again that time also because I want to know how PhD of IISER look like. Right?
Yeah. Definitely. I will be happy to be here. I will happy to motivate students to get into research.
Thank you so much.